Yo, Elliot! Hey, so our friend just started working out a couple months ago. He's doing deadlifts and a lot of picking heavy things up off the ground, like I've often spoken about, and how supportive that is in developing your structural integrity, your overall mass and muscular system. Picking things off the floor, of course, they make a lot of jokes about this, in commercials and shit. I pick shit up and put it down. Look, picking stuff up and putting it down is probably the most resourceful form of exercise. I mean, we always have had to pick shit up. If we were in a hunting and gathering culture, we killed our prey, and we had to pick it up and carry it. We always had to pick things up off the floor to build shelter. So now we go to gyms and shit and exercise in these open chain, in an open chain fashion, meaning that most of the time their feet or their hands are not connected to the floor. We're sitting on machines, doing all types of silly shit, isolating muscular patterns that have no functional carryover, and then we wonder why we're injured or fucked up in certain ways. But our friend here, he understands. He says, I'm deadlifting and doing other heavy shit, but the problem is when I finish each set, my forearms hurt a little, and in fact, he says it feels like someone's punched me in my forearms. So he lays down on the floor and he says that he feels as if he's got like throbbing pain in his forearms. What should he do? Okay, well, the very first thing I want to offer you is that's good. It's good news. Your forearms, we often tend to go to the gym and we think about like our prime movers. In other words, our lats and our chest and our quads and our hamstrings, not considering that we're an integrated unit. And there are lots of muscles that are going to be activated that are supportive of, accessory to the movements that we're engaging in. And if you're doing functional exercises using the primal patterns that I often talk about, including deadlifts, which is a bend and a squat, push, pull, you're going to be using a hell of a lot of your hands, right? How often do we think about the strength of our hands or the functional capacity of our hands? When I used to advertise for strength camp way back in the day, and people would call me and they'd ask, what kind of results can I expect? People want me to tell them, oh, you're gonna get a thinner waist in 30 days. I would never say shit like that. I would say, look, to be completely honest with you, buddy, you're going to have stronger hands and a thicker neck because we pick a lot of shit off the floor. And if that's what you're interested in, come on down. Otherwise, I'm not making any guarantees. I never make any fucking guarantees for my workouts anyway at my gym, because it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know how your body's going to respond, but I can tell you one thing, you're gonna work your ass off, and a lot of that is gonna be you using your hands to pick shit up off the floor. You're gonna have stronger hands and sore forearms. So, congratulations, it's a part of the process. But I will also offer you a resource if you haven't been to Jed's Diesel Crew. Jed Johnson and Smitty were together for a while, and they had a YouTube channel and website called Diesel Crew. I don't remember which one took the Diesel Crew name. It might have been Jed Johnson. Just Google Jed and Diesel Crew and hand or forearm work. And he offers, because he's a professional like card ripper, like he rips phone books and bends nails and shit, does all this stuff with his fucking hands. He provides a lot of really good content about how to help your hands recover, help your forearms and hands not become damaged from the crazy workouts that we do. So there are a lot of stretches, there are a lot of mobilizations. I mean, how many people think about like stretching in between their fingers? Right? And nobody thinks about that. When I go to yoga, that's what the instructor has us do sometimes. We're doing things like this, where we're stretching open the fingers. These are all connected to your forearms. I mean, your forearms are designed to support your grip, so it's all together. Things like this. And then, Jed has a ton of like really cool, interesting exercises with like barrels of rice and different massages that you could do for yourself, exercises with little handballs and shit. I would invite you to engage in some of that stuff. He might have an ebook. If he does, I'll go look for it and I'll put a link down below. It will be an affiliate link, meaning I'll get a commission. But either way, he puts out tons of really good free stuff on his YouTube channel. So check that out, and that's going to support you in keeping your hands and forearms healthy while you pick shit off the floor. Done. Yo, Elliot.